Dr. Njoguba. Aissatou Badiansar has more.
After what was a successful launch, according to officials that accompanied Ms. Fatou Dramé, a 21-year-old Gambian author of the book, The Breakthrough, which was fully sponsored by His Excellency the President, Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya Jammeh, had 200 copies presented to the Gambian leader through the Secretary General and Minister for Presidential Affairs in appreciation of his immense support not only to the author but to Gambian youth in general. The book, which is an epic collection of poems, stories, and riddles, is an acknowledgement of the Gambian leader's significant strides in the treatment of HIV and AIDS, asthma, infertility, amongst others, as well as the immense development registered across all facets of society.
We really owe him big obligation and thanks. He has sharp vision for this country. He has respect for the young ones, especially the female. That's a big pride for us. And we have started seeing results. And Fatou's case is one of those.
A science student during her high school years and now pursuing law, Fatou Dramé expressed delight in receiving the President's support to nurture a talent innate in her, as well as his support to Gambian youth and girls in particular.
Every year, I am invited to the Breakthrough anniversary to recite poems. And then I later said to myself, it's not just enough to go and recite poems, but it's okay that I publish something that people will always look at and will remember and will still know that they have a duty to fulfill to our leader. So I decided to compile these poems into a book and dedicated it to His Excellency the President.
According to the Minister of Tourism, Fatou Mas Diop Njai, young Fatou Dramé's achievement is a shining example of President Jammeh's love for Gambian youth, and thus urge all to join hands with the President in developing Gambian youth.
So what this book is going to do is going to create awareness of what the Gambia is all about, the type of leader that we have, because the book will not stop here. We will try to support you to make sure that when we travel, we at least have a book or two on display for people to see what the young people of this country are doing, for people to see what His Excellency the President, how he's touching the hearts of people.
For the Secretary General and Minister for Presidential Affairs, the Gambian leader's love for Gambian youth is unquestionable and will never relent to support development-oriented youths like Fatou.
His Excellency the President, towards the young ones and women, he always says that the sky is the limit. Whatever you want to achieve in life, he is out there ready to ensure that you achieve it. He create the enabling environment. He will provide the schools. He will get you the sponsorship that you need. He will send you abroad. He will do everything to ensure that you are fully equipped to support him in moving this country forward.
The book, The Breakthrough, came at a time when the country is preparing to celebrate the 6th anniversary of the President's breakthrough in the treatment of a number of ailments, a significant achievement that has helped put small Gambia high on the global scene. Aissatou Badiansar, Grts.
The Rural Development Institute, the training arm of the Department of Community Development, recently graduated another batch of trainees at the ceremony held in Mansakonko Lower River region. The graduates, as Famara Fofana tells us, are poised to contribute to the socio-economic development of the Gambia.
The graduation ceremony of this batch of 30 community development assistant trainees comes after 2 years of intensive training at the Mansakonko-based Rural Development Institute. The event attracted a huge gathering of community development practitioners, family members, loved ones, as well as other well-wishers. A representative of the regional governor said the event augurs well for the attainment of the program for accelerated growth and employment, Vision 2020, and other set national development targets.
In order to deliver real community engagement, you need to actively pursue real partnership with those that you are serving by strengthening their capacity for any meaningful community development that is sustainable. Furthermore, it is important for you to know that your work as community workers aims at facilitating community development and empowerment for social awareness, and you should always try to raise awareness of the community of the current social and environmental issues by using existing community structures.
Having been in existence since 1989 and being an alumnus of the Rural Development Institute himself, the principal, Babukar Gay, said products of the RDI are occupationally very mobile as they continue to serve different institutions from government to non-governmental organizations. Gay preached the virtue of discipline as something the graduates must uphold alongside their professional training.
There is no organization that wants to employ people who have no respect for authority. In short, I want to caution the graduates to be at all times law-abiding citizens and have respect for authority.
Aside from the need for capacity building for lecturers, Babukar Gay also appealed to the authorities to boost their transportation needs to meet their administrative and operational requirements. The guest speaker at the occasion, who is also the Regional Agricultural Director for the Lower River Region, sounded optimistic that the graduates, after their completion of the Community Development Program, will contribute positively to the socio-economic development of the country.
As change agents, I would advise you to leave the confines of RDI with confidence and determination. Please work with your clientele in an atmosphere of mutual trust and respect.
Abdul Gay, student president, on behalf of the graduating class, saluted all those who supported their cause and pledged their readiness to partake in the country's development process. Famara Fofana, Grts.
Officials of the Ministry of Health and Riders for Health Wednesday presided over the opening of a new training facility expected to augment the professional capacity of drivers within the health system. The development is meant to ensure the durability of the current fleet of vehicles and motorcycles under the Riders for Health. Babukar Kamara reports.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hooray!
It is a countdown that ushered in the inauguration of a new training center for improved road safety for drivers in our healthcare delivery system, an initiative conceived in 1989 by the Gambia government and became operational in 2002.
As you all know, and it is self-evident, that at the Ministry of Health, we are given the responsibility to take care of the health sector in the Gambia and the health status of the Gambian population. So in our intervention to do that, particularly in reducing maternal, infant, and child mortality, our intervention mostly is preventive medicine. In doing that, we carry out campaigns, educational campaigns in regard to public health, in regard to nutrition education, in regard to family planning. We also need some referrals from minor to major medical health facilities and from there to referral hospitals. In order to effectively carry out these responsibilities, our public health officers will need to be mobile.
It was 4 months ago, roughly, that I helped to lay the foundation stone of this building. And it's amazing to see how quickly it's managed to be built and ready for operation in such a short period of time.
For 24 years, Riders for Health Operations has been constantly uploaded by their distinguished service, improving access to 12 million people. They are highly rated by their partners not by virtue of their expertise, but reliability and ardent response within the global health sector, with an unbeatable history of reaching the inaccessible.
The Gambia was a very important country in the start of what we began then. But you may wonder, you may or you may not wonder, why Barry and I started what we do. We both came from a background that made sure that we understood about vehicles, and in my particular case motorcycles, but we understood about engines and vehicles,